everybody? Welcome to the stream today. I know I'm a little early, but I wanted to kick this off. Let me go ahead and bring up the game we're finishing today. I know we played Field of Mistra. I have very little, little understanding of what I'm still doing, but we might play that tomorrow. Who knows? When the game's like too big for my little screen. Crazy. Ooh. Oh, that's too small. There we go. There we go. That looks about right. Out here being the freaking three bears. But yeah, welcome everybody. Go ahead and start. I did preload it because I got tired of the whole shading being there the whole time. I was looking around trying to figure out what the hell we were doing. So when you perform a ritual, right, is over here. Just out of my understanding. Did we even do the rest of this? Once they're fully accessible. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't view more memories because we didn't find more memories. And then that's just get that stuff. Thanks, Bucko 221 for the follow. Yeah, let's go see what this man want. We ain't walking all the way over there. An ambush. Be honest, I didn't expect him to die in that one shot. Imagine we had AoE damage. That shit would be crazy. Come here. Let's put our Necromancer to do some shit. Here you go. Yeah, that arrow means we're about to be shot. Supposedly. Kinda headshot it. Did she kill him already? No. I had to turn around. I'm like, the fuck? Oh, we still have potions. Ooh. I love that fancy jump, but I still got hit. Like, damn. Yeah. Barriers are weak to beams, and I remember that. I really do need to remember that barriers are weak to beams. Oh. Got turned around. Door open. Or he opens it, I guess. That's fine too. Professor?
Thank you again for coming. It'll be good to perform the rites of remembrance with another watcher. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
Look at Manfred over there with his little jewel eyes. He do. Sorry, did I hear him?
I thought we'd start the
I didn't like
rites
that prolonged eye contact
with the blow of the dead.
while Manfred talked.
173 years ago.
I remember this. A visiting Orlesian mage called it the most macabre thing he'd ever seen.
Orlesians. Fabulous artists, but no eye for the long run. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and...
That one right there looks like he was trying to protect his significant other, like, ah, no.
Belong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
Few people do. This brings back memories. Let's see. I agree completely. Sure.
It's good to hear another watcher say that.
It's a common lesson.
I like that you're not so grim about it.
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's.
I don't like how it just creeps around.
Taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Tja. Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
There are more pressing lessons. I should hope so. Yeah, I hope, they fix all that.
Being a watcher of the Grand Necropolis should come with standards.
I remember it being better kept in my day. Doubtlessly just the comforting murk of time.
We'd ask someone down here if it's true.
There's a thought.
True, we could just talk to the people and figure out if they're upkeeping it.
Time to light the candles.
If you would.
Been a while since I paid homage to our dead.
Crazy to me that I don't have the power to,
Candle Rook.
What is this? Oh, I can't break things.
Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto.
I wasn't about to break her
Last man
base.
met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon. Surprised there was enough to bury.
If I lived in this world, death by dragon would be a great way to go.
Expected that the door we found back in the vault of the Beloved would lead here.
Ah, right. They used to be higher. Did the necropolis shuffle around its rooms again?
It did. We'll have some work ahead, leading people here on the days of public mourning. Could you light the next candle?
Yeah, sure.
Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
Oh, these are weeping widows?
Alchemy is my hobby.
Huh.
It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
That's some advanced necromancy.
Well, feel free to.
I'm trying to look at
browse
these
my books
flowers.
in the lighthouse.
Like I know anything about
I
it.
just found a wonderful work on chronological transection in the Fade. This way, Rook.
Sure.
That bell did its job. Not a trace of despair demons. I mean, spirits.
It's all right. You've been away from the Watchers a while.
Thanks. Everyone outside the necropolis uses demons instead of spirits all the time.
Of course.
I shan't judge any slips.
What would not necromancers know about the difference between demons and spirits?
Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages.
You still have the old ritual memorized?
Like I said,
Of course.
Watcher should have some standards.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me.
Still wish I could summon actual skeletons to work for me, but I guess that's disrespectful.
Ah, look here.
My helmet! Move along. Adorable. Yeah, let's go with adorable.
Ah, you're precious.
They're always so drawn to necromancers, aren't they? We're also enjoying the gardens, but we've one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
He just shoos it away.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Dang.
Oh,
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
There we go. They did the same with me.
and not so different. Watchers discovered me down here as a foundling.
I'd heard a mage was found as an infant in the necropolis.
Well, I ran around Navara's streets before my magic called. You settled in better.
I needed time.
I didn't know what magic
when I
was.
first arrived, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me.
Difference of opinion.
Come, the next set of graves lies ahead.
Where? I was about to run ahead too.
Please, light the next candles if you would.
Thank God. I waited for him.
There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony.
we're going here.
It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
If our necropolis teaches us anything, it's to face life and death.
I was grateful for it, Rook. Immensely. All this pageantry, this
Yeah?
magnificent gloom and its rites. I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
Let no Watcher forget that our greatest treasury is our dead.
Yes, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before. We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
I've resurrected simple undead before, but I've never seen a wisp animate a corpse so smoothly.
He's taken remarkably well to having a body, haven't you, Manfred?
There's Manfred.
Here are the last candles you'll need to light.
Manfred just watching me, man.
Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell.
Make sure I don't need to talk to him. Nope. Manfred, you got something to say? No? Alright. Oh, he rings the bell. I thought I had it. Simple ritual.
Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed.
We honor the listening spirits.
I really expected everything to go wrong. Oh, wait. It's the might.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watchers, faith kept in all our paths.
It's been a while since I saw greater spirits of the necropolis.
Those two in particular are amongst our oldest friends. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
Sure, here you go. That was a very simple rite, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, that ghost is still there. I guess it just stays there.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it.
The walls?
Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
Every day. It doesn't bother me. I avoid thinking about it. Yeah, everybody is.
Hasn't everyone from time to time?
When I was younger, it happened more often than
I
that.
like my necklace.
That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying.
The fear of death is very real.
Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, in sunlit streets,
Huh.
a roar,
That sounds more like a phobia.
strangling fear, struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough.
I mean, that's
There are
still
struggles, but
a
watcher
human
should always
fear.
find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of homecoming would this be for you if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
Anything for Manfred? You know what? No.
Well, if Manfred's excited, how can I refuse?
Yeah.
Cheers, Manfred.
I'll hit on everybody else but him. We need one friend. Oh, Tash, hey. Not sure how I still feel about this Star Wars like cinematic. Alright, hold on. I want to see what he gave us. Well, gave himself, technically. Alphabetical order. Gotta remember. Oh, he has a keepsake. That's it. He's got his own keepsake. Who does not have one? Nev, which is odd. Well, I guess Tash is also not full. I need to remember to just not close out this menu because the map is right here. So with that said, can't do that. Can't do that. No. Heart of corruption we can't really do either. Because this is the wetlands, so we could do that. Not accessible. Well, it looks like we might actually have to do the main quest. Truthfully. I don't know. What's that say? On a repo. But I need a. I know this is just the heart of corruption. Redress of dead wolf. Let's travel here. I want to see. Final. Oh, it's not accessible. That's right. That's right. So let's go ahead with the main mission. Which I'm surprised we just fast travel to. I thought we'd have to go through the whole walk. The wetlands.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is
Foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here.
You must have the
It's
Necropolis.
worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange
Can we cure
is
it?
the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
I'm glad of survivors. It's good that you're here, yeah.
If there was a place that needed wardens,
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much,
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the blight's usual song.
You can
stories
sense the
say
blight?
you can sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
Oh, that's right.
Happens when you
He's a
jump
warden.
older. But that's more than I should say.
Which is, for anybody watching that haven't played the
tried to block the sound
first
out.
few games, they're the ones that mainly fight blight.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Oh, cool. I knew I had my necromantic powers.
Become a warden, hear the blight. People think Watcher initiations are scary.
Do you work with spirit? That's not so bad. Demons, though. I don't like demons.
Things can get restless in the necropolis. Anyway, what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
Okay.
If we want proof the blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
Which I'm sure there are, because
Yes.
the sickness
The
spreads.
outgrowths the
like a
blight
blight.
has formed, like boils. They surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
Samples? That would be gross.
So you two study the blight.
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far from Orlais? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
I'm trying to decide whether we should make a joke, or should just be like, yeah, glad we can work together. Nah, let's stick with a joke.
Samples. That's gonna be gross. That's probably the best word for it.
I'll give you something to contain the blight.
Oh, thank you.
And watch for Darkspawn out there.
Right. Darkspawn. Can't forget them.
Good luck.
Alright. And my team is not who I wanted. Okay. Might have to change that out for a second. So this is the warden area, I'm guessing.
Hello there.
Hi. I can only buy. It's all for him too, look at that. Now let's buy him a gift. It's 90 gold. Ooh, that's a nice tunic. That does make the armor better. Conjuration. Raise this, I don't care. Heavy attack damage, damage with his armor. Relative to Warden strength is crazy. That's great for swordsman. Let's upgrade this. That doesn't matter in my mind. I kind of want this outfit. It's such a waste of money. We'll grab that. And there's the warden symbol right here.
All right.
Let's go to the beacon and change out our party.
Let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
Once I figure out how to get there, of course. Alright, cool. We'll get this man his gift when we come back. It ain't that worth. He's 4, so that's fine. Should we bring the actual warning with us? Maybe. You're 5, you can stay home. Arden, you're 5, you can stay home. I just don't care about you no more. I know that sounded mean. So we'll keep Ash, and then we'll bring out our man. At least we'll bring him out just for the blight. The blight issues. It doesn't seem like we're railroaded into the main quest yet, since there's all these side quests. So let's see if we can multitask his relationship thing on top of everything else. I might have to pause real quick because I think my stuff is here that I ordered.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away.
Apparently, I'm also wrong.
My back when my friend needs me.
We can view regrets.
The Evanurists seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you. I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurists and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Did Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's
Yes.
what it sounded like.
So it sounds like they're in a relationship.
The elven gods were
Or
free
that,
from
yeah.
emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
True. I don't think so. An ick is such a crazy statement. I love it. Yes, obviously. Yeah, let's go. Yes, obviously.
They were absolutely doing it.
Being with someone you're rebelling against doesn't sound like Solus.
He also met her in secret and talked about how they could run off together.
It sounded so tragic.
And Belara and her romance, man, is crazy.
Wait. Never mind. That does sound like him.
Alright, be right
So
back.
Dreadwolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other god using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
Sorry about that. Did some light grocery shopping just now. So let's felt guilt. The old legend about it. The one with the armor. Tell us a story. Now let's skip it. But it's by Lara, so let's see.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Everybody wants to hear it.
Well,
That's cool.
Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
Interesting.
The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
She made an armor of the Blight, you think?
Fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
But the other one's still a dragon?
So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Solus was smug, Solus was worried, Solus felt guilty.
Okay, Solus warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
Correct.
How is the Blight their mistake? Did they find it? Did they make it? What does that mean?
Whatever it was, it convinced Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know.
Oh?
When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, he met Mythal.
I did?
What?
I don't remember that.
Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Honestly,
Nice.
Dragon Age Inquisition is a blur in my
Also
mind.
said the other
Like,
gods betrayed her, killed her.
so Solus betrayed her. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Rook, as a fellow watcher, you know there are ways.
Yes, Dad.
Saying she couldn't help them be
Like-
brave, I'm just asking how.
Elven
We
god
want
magic?
details.
She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. The what? He blames himself. The one good god got killed.
Solus goes to Mythal, the one semi-reasonable elven god, for help, and the other gods kill her for it. I imagine the Dread Wolf's rebellion heated up significantly after that.
Right. And Mythal wasn't there to keep the other gods in check anymore.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long. And
Oh,
he
relationship.
never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
No.
More than we did. That's something.
It's a lot of relationship stuff right here.
Eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
Alright. Keep our eyes open for when I just run across a wall. Is the mission still available? Oh, she wants to talk to us. Ah, damn, everybody wants to talk to us. Look at that. So are we still looking for more, though? Yeah, we are. Cross. Yeah, I need to find a demon. Okay. That's also something else that we're doing in the background. Didn't we review this already? I'm just stumbling upon regrets. I was trying to go upstairs.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power.
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
Oh.
We warned you not to use the Blight.
For this, and for Mathol, I sentence you to sleep in peace forever.
Ooh, excuse me.
Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
It was multiple gods. So Solus sacrificed part of himself too, it looks like.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It did.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
No.
What do you think, Rook?
I think it was an accident, honestly. Solus did his best. No, let's go down here. Sure. As a watcher, alarmed, yeah.
Honestly, it's a little terrifying. I've studied the Fade for years with the Watchers. The idea that the Veil, a fundamental part of our world, was an accident as Solus sprang his trap.
It's crazy.
How little we truly know.
And a good reminder not to start spells you don't know how to finish.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building.
Yes.
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlathan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Yes.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just, the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation.
Oh.
But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did.
It's the
Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's...
What if
You're
the
asking
Maker...
to disprove the entire Andrastian faith.
Yeah. So, right here, the Maker is the whole thing in the other games where you'll see like, oh yeah, the Maker is the god that made all this, did that. But from what we just found out, that could have just been the elven gods playing around. Confirm, continuing belief. Because someone who does not believe in the Maker. Share. Because someone who does not believe. Personal view regarding. That's not our problem. I'm an elf. I'm not gonna believe in the Maker.
The Maker was never my faith, Lace. But I'm sorry this is hard for you.
The Chant of Light has seen many
Belar's like, yeah.
centuries. This may simply change our understanding of it.
But this was the one I grew up with. My ma still sings the chant. You know?
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The Elven Gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
Yep.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Oh.
Question aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Yeah.
There are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
Should we just look around real quick? Might as well. But what that told us is the gods aren't... The whole religion isn't what we thought, basically. I'm gonna check the other side of the wall just to make sure. Did we already do this one? Or is it the statues we collect that bring us these things. Hold on, let me better check. Yeah. Okay. Confirmed. We need more statues. Oh, he needs to talk to us. Let's do that, and then we'll go here. But that confirms what I was thinking about. The statues that we collect give us more lore.
With all my regards, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
He's writing a letter back home. That's crazy.
Hello, just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
You have more credibility than I do back home.
Perhaps.
I was kicked out. So.
Rarely never met around the necropolis before, even in passing.
No clue. Training was a blur. Wait, I saw your lecture.
Hold on. There was a lecture 2 years ago. Self-abnegation techniques for sub-astral navigation?
Yeah.
Yes, that was me.
Right. A professor challenged you, then one of the higher dead broke in and argued with her.
And then the Wraiths. What a conference that was.
Yeah, any new occult dangers?
I should fulfill my Watcher oaths and ask, any supernatural trouble in Navarra?
A gathering of pride spirits down in Cumberland, easily dispelled.
Okay.
And we finally stopped those wandering cenotaphs from appearing in the Weeping Vale. That took some effort. Nothing else, aside from the elven gods disrupting the Fade.
Good to know. I sense an... Yeah, let's continue, I guess.
And yet...
There's so much more than spirits in the Fade. Entities and instrumentalities we know only by their shadows.
If you've spotted something in the Fade...
I'm not sure. It's only...
It could also just be the gods in there messing around. Now that we know the Fade is just...
Let's hope I'm imagining things.
A mistake. How are things back home?
I miss anything big around the necropolis while I was gone?
Caspar the First led a stately procession.
I thought it was Caspar the Friendly Ghost.
Palace.
That hasn't happened in 300 years.
I am continually hitting the button.
Oh, and necromancers outside the Morn Watch attempted to claim the funerary dead. Again.
That's crazy.
It's right in the Royal Charter. Only Mortalitasi ascended to the Mornwatch have final authority in the necropolis.
I've had to explain the distinction between Mortalitasi and Watchers a dozen times since leaving home.
But it's simple. Every Navarra necromancer is called Mortalitasi, and some Mortalitasi join the Mornwatch.
Done.
Exactly. One would think.
That's it.
I couldn't help but hearing the word homesick.
It's
Oh,
really crazy.
I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students.
That's right, he's a professor.
To speak to the dead.
I'm gonna...
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in...
Sorry, I didn't care about his class.
10. How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time?
Can't you teach them together?
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder.
I do like the whole...
Wills, and
you get these suspects up and then you're like, alright, which one of these did it? Who killed you?
Have you used corpse whispering on King Marcus?
I hope so.
Whatever are you talking about?
Come on.
It's the king.
Is a delicate subject. Besides, the palace necromancers aren't watchers. They've their own corpse whisperer.
So King Marcus is dead or undead.
Half the nobility must suspect by now.
So our king is dead?
What the other kingdoms would think. I stay well clear of it.
No, I'll see you around. There's a lot of questions I want to... about my own kingdom. I don't know.
I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens.
Oh, sure, you're welcome.
Ceremony I have to perform there. if you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
Sure. I'd love to. I missed the place.
I'd like that.
It's my home. Why not?
Interesting places outside the necropolis, but
I do miss the vastness of the tombs.
exactly.
Also, the place is ever shifting, so I don't know.
Visiting home will do us both good. I'll let you know when it's time.
I don't know most of the stuff that's there, I guess. When I can leave, come back a day later, and everything I knew is different. Hard to grow tired of something that changes. Same point, I'll grow tired of the changing. And you really sprung up this place. Ooh, stuff. Oh, it's about her horn. Not that in my first job. Okay. That's what she wears, a fake horn. I thought it was just armor for her horn.
Hey, glad you stopped by. I was gonna grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the Hilt. Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
I guess I have no choice. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on, everybody. We gotta change our outfits. We can't be looking like this. I believe we got some new ones. Hey, Varric.
You know, Rook, every time I think I've got a handle on how weird magic is, it just gets weirder.
Huh? You're right. We're gonna keep our staff the way it is. I do like it. That just changes our skin. That's not what I wanted. Am I thinking about it wrong? I wanted to change what we were wearing. Is that not here? Mirror transformation, yeah. But not me. I can change my backstory. Yeah, like zero about to save me because that's not what I want. Is it in my room? Thank God we live all side by side. Into decoration mode. I don't know if we have any more decorations for me to hang up. So I do. The joining, we'll put that up. Do we have something better than this statue? I do have the magic projector already up. Elven base. No, we'll keep the mirror there. I like to look at my appearance. I already have a freaking thing here. No, let's get a plant looking at the water. I'm trying to not have the freaking statue there. Dwarven scholar, yeah. There we go. And now this is where we go. That's a lot. I don't like how that looks. Okay. Ugh. We picked up a lot of things. So that's what it would look with the thing up. That's it, down. Royalty. I mean, these two are just as different colors. Nope. Uh, that looks so weird. Prefer the red one. Now that's a truly chromatic outfit. So technically I have no issues with this mask. Once we have more outfits, we'll probably worry about how that looks. Let's just stick with this. Oh, we have a lot more clothing. Nope. Just a regular dude. Oof. That's not bad. Okay. I kinda don't like it, I ain't gonna lie. Now that's nice. Alright. At least we have our base outfit. Oh. That's also pretty good. What's this one look like? That's right, let me go to the field in pure white. Okay. So we have our coat. Let me see how that look. Nah. Truthfully, that one looks like it matches. But I don't like the beak up, personally. That matches better. Never mind, I stand corrected. And then our casual wear, of course. Ah. Just walk around the place naked. Okay. I would prefer if we had the white outfit. The white coat that they were showing us in the other thing. No. That's still really nice. It caused clipping in scenes. Not for casual wear. It is casual wear. Boy, that's a lot. Honestly, that's still pretty damn good. Oh, here we go. It just doesn't match us. Let's just say we're wearing our people's clothing. I'm fine with that. That's the Stormheart. Very much not necromantic. I do like the snake, but we're gonna keep this staff going. Alright, we're good. Oh my god, hold on. Armor. Casual. Armor appearance. Okay. I forget we can do that with other people. She doesn't have many outfits though, so. Guard. That's what I thought. We're not gonna worry about the weapons here. Oh man, over here, he got all these outfits. Nah. Yeah, we'll keep him looking like an actual professor. That looks nice. Pardon. I kind of don't like that outfit, really. Now we'll go with this one. Just change her up a second. Ignores him. Don't have nothing. Okay. I like. That's what she's been wearing. So we'll go here. If she had swords, I would have switched it over. Alright. Now that we played around with our outfits a little. And I jumped over like 3 walls. Hello? Or is it place? Like each statue has their own place. Is what we're figuring out right now. As I was about to walk outside.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides this talk of taking on a solid form, I think you underestimate the danger.
That's
when you
crazy.
took the stone to build your body. Did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit.
Oh, so he did not have a physical body?
Soulless. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
Damn.
This is madness. You must know that.
So Solus decided to go with her. And he went a little mad. Damn, he really did love her. Crazy how you can romance him.
What? This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but what?
Am I a spirit? That's actually great. I guess our secret's out?
We hid the truth for as long as we could, but yes, Valara, Davrin, and I have secretly been spirits this whole time.
Not funny.
Sounds like something a rage demon would say.
You're going to confuse Tosh.
What? I wasn't listening. There weren't any dragons in this one.
Tash does love dragons.
Memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. You three are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
That an entire
That's
people
crazy.
were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
Nobody would buy it.
The entire idea is preposterous. Who would even believe us?
It does seem outlandish when taken out of context, I admit.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one would believe us.
That's the sad part.
We keep this
It's
to
such
the
a hard.
Good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solus himself was a spirit.
Yes.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elvin for pride.
He was a spirit of pride.
Okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least.
Illyrium.
Solus didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mathal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
It hurt the Titans. No, yeah, they hurt the Titans.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
Lace, I'm so sorry.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture.
Damn, her
But I think
own
that's
gods
what Solus regrets.
of her race.
He didn't
It's crazy.
see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mithal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
Solus has a lot on his conscience. Let's be fair. Man has a whole dictionary so far. Oh, another achievement. Oh, I'm wrong, guys. We have to view these in order. I'm wrong. Damn. Oh, there's the blade.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every titan from its spirit.
What? That's
But
crazy.
you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
I don't think it is the only way to end a war. But I think she's been driving mad. And he's just a puppy dog following her.
Solus made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless.
Yeah.
He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
Sorry for my people. Yeah.
Lace, what my people did to yours, that's unforgivable.
You don't need to apologize.
Well, someone should.
Our leaders attacked the Titans for their lyrium.
Yeah.
And when the war turned against the elves, our leaders did this.
And when the war was over, they enslaved your ancestors. No. Solus, Mithal, and Elgarnon are the ones who need to apologize.
To do such a thing.
Well, we didn't farm any points here.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solus regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
Mierda, yeah.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion, evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal, mistreated and imprisoned for centuries, until all it knows is fear.
So this is a hypocrite. Can we fix the blight? What about the Darkspawn? Ooh, so many good questions.
If the Blight is the Titan's dreams, can we, I don't know, heal it? Bring it back from all that anger?
I'm afraid I have no idea. In theory, it would be possible to restore dreams to the Titans.
You can't set it free before it's healed. You'd have blighted Titans laying waste to the entire world.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgarnon and Gillanane to deal with now.
And then I want Solus to look me in the eye and answer for what he did.
Yeah.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mithal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
He was a puppy dog in love, and he followed her everywhere. You could say that he was simping or whatever, but at the end of the day, he fucked up. So just to make sure, that's that. There is the other thing we're looking for, and then there's whatever he wants to talk to us about. So looking at the murals we have left, by the way, we have this right here. So what else is worse than enslaving and killing a race?
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god. The strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the Elven people? They deserve it.
The Elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
That's also true.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
So Solus is really just a man
old friend,
covered in guilt. That's it. He is riddled with guilt and it's eating away at him. He can no longer make sound decisions.
Killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No.
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
He loved and blamed her. He needs to be right. All that gets us.
Every big mistake Solus made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is.
Alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault, and hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
No, he won't.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
There isn't.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the veil. His very nature.
Damn,
was
everybody's
tied to it.
reaching
A
far.
source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgarnon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
He's wrong, but not evil. He's smart, but we know him. He's wrong, but he's not evil.
Solus has caused a lot of damage, but he's not like Elgarnon, trying to wreck the world to rule it. He's trying to repair the damage he caused, and he knows he's made mistakes. There might be hope for him.
You don't think he'll turn on us?
Oh no, he's totally going to turn on us. I mean, after...
That's crazy.
You have witnessed the protector.
I love how I'm talking about after he betrays us.
Almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroad.
In the crossroad? Oh, alright, well, let's finish here and then we'll go to the crossroad. Oh, Lucius. Alright, well, after such massive increase here, she's still 5, 4, 5, 4, halfway still, halfway to 5. Okay. I'm just trying to get these things telling me that I have the needle off. I want more ability damage, so that doesn't matter. There's something here that's like better. Oh well, worry about it more later when we're actually changing armors, because there's no point. Like, that's nice. Primer is still what I'm debating. 20 damage from everybody is meh. This is the armor I like the most. Just for the mana. That I like just for the whole increases my necrotic damage and using just cleanses all my afflictions. We might move that resistance up top. What I'm wearing. Everybody else approving still. Oh, to the right. I hate how big of a freaking place this is. Can I upgrade my weapon? Here, rank up. New enchantments available. Nah, that's fine. Probably ain't nothing amazing. I'd rather switch that over to this. Final damage, critical, and weapon damage is not bad. So that's 40, and then this is percentage, right? Yeah, alright, let's do that. Still debating. I might switch it over. And then we'll put, whoops, we'll put, we don't use arcade bombs, so that doesn't matter. Dagger, no, no. Both of these aren't equipped, so it don't even matter. Yeah. Detonation damage. Max potion. Fine. Generation, because I need it. The better we get, the faster we get our ults, the better things are. Primer duration wouldn't be bad. Or affliction duration. All our stuff's duration, so. Which is fine. That has my duration, yeah. Cool. Cash. The nations reduce cooldown by 20%. Looks at my weapon. Damn, that's not bad actually. Damn. She really got a lot. That's cool. She has that. 30 damage more or 15 ability damage. I'll assume that affects our other shit. Yeah. Oh, let's upgrade our stuff. No. We're too poor to upgrade that. Good to know. Alright. What are y'all two up to over here?
You seem at home here. Or is it a front? You know something I don't?
Nah, he's just happy to be here.
Straight answer.
Nev, you don't strike me as an animal person. Besides cats, maybe.
Oh, I'm not. Back home, you find a creature bigger than a cat, and it's probably half demonic.
Sounds true.
Damned if a third of the cats aren't either.
It's just lovable. That's a scary thought.
That's nothing like you, is it, Assad? You might be fluff all the way through. It was a compliment.
Too smart.
Of all the nonsense we've run into, you're what's strange.
Hassan, really?
There's been a god or two I didn't expect. But bad mages trying to make the world worse, that's not new.
It isn't. That sounds like how it would be typical in this world.
Wardens and griffins. Loved the feathered things. They were always the heroes. If we're getting bedtime stories turned real, having griffins in the world again, it's not the one I'd have bet on.
I didn't expect that sound either. Ooh, I like the "you're cute." Hold on. Tell me about your uncle.
Were you close with your uncle?
I didn't see him much, but yeah, we were. There aren't a lot of mages in my family, and in a city like Memrathis, it always matters.
Sounds right.
I learned quick who wanted to use me to step up the social ladder. My uncle wasn't one of them. He'd have talked your ear right off, Hassan.
You're cute with Hassan.
You know you're sweet with him.
Aren't I always?
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Sing your praises and you still want something? I'll find you a treat if you don't tell Davrin. Have we got a deal?
Ooh. Between us, I like Nev.
Hey, Hassan. Between you and me, I think I like her. A lot. Yeah.
Listen up. If Davrin finds crumbs, Rook takes the fall.
Falling on it.
She just blamed it on me. That's crazy. Alright, let's give him a gift. I do love Nev though. She's so nice.
Good taste.
I actually didn't bring us a quest. That's crazy. So, Harding. Okay. Oh, we already did Tash. Okay. So, Hassan's just out there just minding his own business. Yeah, there he goes. Hey, boy. Yeah. Hug. Alright, back to our life. Let's go talk to the dwarf, who's our enemy of our people, apparently. Which in most animes, dwarves and elves have issues anyway, so.
Hey, Harding.
Oh, Rook, hi. Is there something you need?
Do you want to talk? Pilara made snacks.
Valara made snacks. Seems like you could use one. Food always makes me feel better.
I could use some cheering up, actually.
It's Solus's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits.
It's wild, yeah.
Angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
I'm sorry.
This might be silly, but I'm sorry for what my gods did.
You're not them. And I'm not really the Titans. But thank you for saying that, Rook. It's strange. I don't hate Solus for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge.
That sounds right.
Revenge won't bring the Titans back. It can't erase what happened. And the Inquisitor thinks Solus can be saved. And I want to try. But I
have a lot of
just wanna
hate.
Talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable. Solus was always distant.
He had a lot on his mind,
Guess it's
like
hard to
guilt.
adapt when a magic rock's talking at you. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be alright.
I know. You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can handle anything.
I also love teasing her, so. There's that. It's just fun to tease. Alright, so we have a visitor in the crossroad, I believe. Whoops, wrong side. World, crossroad, and then we'll meet up with Tash, our girl. You're 5. Tash, you're still 4? Yeah, alright, you can come. I don't think this will be a fight. I didn't mean to hit you. Why does it keep going to... Oh, triangle. Oh, my bad. You know what? You can come too. It's just, they just out here. With this 4 shit. Alright, let's meet our guest. Nope.
Well met, Rook.
Morgana. Love her. Always will.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes, but not the Dread Wolf's crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mathal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mathal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mathal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Which he did.
Wait. How do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dread Wolf's memories. When Mathal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
Ancient elven magic. Something about spirits. Now, let's go with more magic.
Elven gods had access to magic beyond anything we can imagine.
To be sure, but it matters less what they possessed than what they were. You recall that the first elves were spirits, do you not?
Yes. That was my first guess, but you know, we changed our answer.
Elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit she returned, her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew.
Ah, because she didn't actually take
she
a
was struck
body.
down. On this occasion, by Solus, he absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
So she has all his memories. Who ruined everything? That I should be angry. And you're her.
You're Mythal. That's why the ambient magic around you is so fractured.
I knew she was a god.
Flattering picture you paint of this ancient bond.
All I remember is that she had a child with my watcher.
That was like how Elganon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mathal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you, then?
I once feared Mathal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mathal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning.
Interesting.
As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
Why aren't you Elven? Can you help against the gods? Yeah, join my party.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elganon? Or Solus?
The last time Mathal faced Elganon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
Wow.
Solus.
You may recall he murdered Mathal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veilguard.
Yeah, you do. You are actually a nice person. So.
How can carry Mythal's soul if you're not?
Her spark has sheltered within
I
both
skipped my
elves
question.
and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mythal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her.
That
They readily
matches her
imagined their kinship.
very well. So, why didn't she help the elves? I guess that makes sense. Magically speaking, it'd work, yeah.
Of course. There's no reason you couldn't move from elven to human with spiritual transposition.
I wondered if my circumstances might seem less mysterious for an elven watcher of the dead.
It's still rare. I should be taking notes.
My job always there.
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories.
How'd y'all get
At the
along?
time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
That you were proven wrong by someone that was actually there? Yeah, that that
So,
probably sucks.
There's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh, Flemeth died? Oh, I didn't think about all that.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
Sounds terrifying. Sounds incredibly weird.
This isn't the strangest thing I've heard, but it's close.
'Tis difficult to describe, even now. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused?
Yeah.
In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge. Both Mythal
That's why she's great with magic.
and of those who bore her.
That's crazy. That's having 100 mages' mind on top of it.
Tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes, the Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows.
Correct.
Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
Pat, I feel sorry. Let's see. He's a self-pitying monster. He's torn but doesn't know it. He's trying to help. I don't know about the last part. What do you?
I should ask you. Mythal knew Solus better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solus and Mythal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
I will not, then. So, with everything we found out, I'd say he's torn but doesn't know it.
Solus talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face.
That's right.
You
He
may
was
be in a
super
position
loyal.
to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Maybe this can end okay. Right. Not alarming at all. Maybe this can end okay.
Maybe there's a way we all get what we want.
Do you truly believe such a thing?
Well, maybe at least what we deserve.
What would shape the outcome of your battle? I've one last secret to share.
I'm listening.
When Lothar was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths.
Can I extract it and become a god?
A younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Shit, let's do it. Let's become gods. Nah, don't survive the encounter. I'm too stuck on that.
All of that sounded great until survive the encounter.
You know Solus and have seen Elganon and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god.
Damn.
She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon.
Well, considering we're fighting gods, I want options.
The Red Wolf himself. Should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever?
Can you talk to her? Any types of spirits? Any suggestions?
If I were to...
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate
pity.
She is, for want of better phrasing,
prickly.
But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
No, we're not gonna ask her to talk to her. We'll see what we can do.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mythal.
Listening.
The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Elvenon. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
That's nice.
Is it a prediction?
A hope from a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before.
That's so sweet, though. She hoped us to have a better life. Bye, Morgan. The best mage. I think we have our outfits backwards. I thought I was gonna have a coat. Oh, appearance on. There we go. There we go. Much better. 29 isn't good enough for us to get here yet, but we are almost level 30, so that's nice. Area abilities, we don't have control. What we want is duration, if I remember right. We already spent a point here, so let's get... What's this? Arcane shots now detonate sundered enemies. Okay, cool. Enemy using the duration grants precision, which I still forget what it does. Hold on, everybody. The next charge or final attack on enemy will be critical. Well, shit. I was gonna teleport us to the other thing, but Morgan already opened this path. Let's fight God.
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole. Prevail, or be sundered completely.
Yeah, we'll beat this God's ass. I don't know.
We're getting close.
Nest
where
of the
Norman
Ancients.
said that other fragment of Mythal was.
So there's a chest above us? That's crazy. I didn't think there'd be multiple paths here. I thought this was just go forward and beat them up type of scenario.
That has to be her.
A fragment of Mythal herself. We talking or fighting?
Guess we'll find out.
Well, can't go nowhere. So I'm guessing we fight her and then we can move.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions.
You have?
I never again expected to see my children in the Dreadwolf's crossroads. And you know who I am.
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solus. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here.
Crazy.
I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Have you come to seek the blessing of your god? Or did you come to ask your god to sacrifice herself to help you defeat the monsters Elganon and Gillenane have become?
Die, false god. That's such a horrible thing. Yeah.
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solus's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun.
That's true.
You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganon and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version.
I would prefer that.
Centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
Solus is helping me. Forget it, I'll fight. We are worthy. Hard. Because we can really go, Solus is helping me, right? They were lovers, but she might be bitter at the fact that Solus killed her. We can say, hey, the blight's happening, but she might not give a shit since she's dead. Which is also very true. Because what would I care about the world of the living when I'm dead? We can point her attention to all the freaking gods, but that's also not what she cares about. And she just called us a young boy, so obviously we are worthy is not it. Huh. Oh man. So honestly, we must stop the gods, I guess. Let's not bring Solus into it. Let's not bring the Blight because she may not care. Let's just 100% just go in and say what we need to say. We must stop the gods.
You can't want Elganon and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet they were better than the others who threatened your ancestors. Monsters like the Titans, or selfish fools like Anaris. Set the Blight aside, and tell me why I should help you topple your own gods.
Put the Blight aside? They wronged you, I guess is what we're gonna say.
What they did to you was wrong.
And you care so deeply for the injustice done to me thousands of years ago.
Why would we not?
They deserve justice. And they deserve to be punished for misusing their power and killing you when you tried to check them.
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
Damn. Damn. We must stop the Blight.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the Blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the Blight.
We do.
It came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solus defeated them.
And?
You stood against it. Like, what else? People will die. Now, she don't care about them.
Stopping the Blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solus
like,
even
shoot.
after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
They were going to betray you anyway.
The difficult choice to protect your home because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
I love how I can just be like, forget it, I'm fighting. I still don't want to bring up Solus. We are worthy.
I am worthy of your help.
That is for me to judge.
I am fighting to protect this world.
Damn right.
Any petty tyrant can fight those who come to their land and claim to be protecting their people. What is a protector to you?
Building a safe place.
It's making a place that's safe for everyone. That means defending against danger. But it also means building a strong community that works together for the common good.
Damn right.
What have you built?
Look at my team. We're not just hired blades. We started as strangers and grew together into a family.
Your arguments are compelling. I find you worthy, Rook.
Thank you.
Thousands of years watching. I shall miss that. But if what I am can protect the innocent and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely.
Thank you.
Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
I will. I'll become a god.
Thank you.
I offer one further boon.
Oh?
I cannot enter the physical world or the pure Fade, but in this place, I still carry some power.
Yeah?
Evil has intruded here. The Blight, seeded by Elganon and Gillenane. Find it, and when you meet your greatest challenge, I will fly one last time.
That's crazy. So she's gonna beat up one of these things, too.
The essence of the Protector.
The lady's favor.
Like a piece of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
Literally, they want to say some shit to me.
The Dragon Lady came through. Now what?
The god knows her moment. At least her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
Oh, and we got a sword. Man, that's crazy.
We did it. We got Mythal's essence.
And it didn't turn into a fight.
Not sure what we do with it just yet, but if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
Jumps down, so we would have fought down here. Okay. And then there's a ladder here somewhere. Oh. I'm up here just for a chest. That was the roughest debate. Who knows, if I mentioned Sola, she might have beat my butt. That is better than me, but this is a duration increase. Standard enemies are not always considered to have low health. Not affect bosses. Wow. That is nice. Hold on. Hold on. That one item. We have to wait for it to go away. That one item might literally change our whole build. That's a whatever sword. Low health. Is there anything here that says anything about low health? Yeah, here it is. Versus enemy with low health. Stagger versus enemy with low health. Critical versus the enemy with low health. That whole helmet is perfect for it. We have armor for it too. So far, no. That's still debating for me, but no, don't see it. Should put an enhancement on my armor. Compare here. It is such a nice necklace, though. It doesn't help me against bosses, but it helps against everything else we do. I keep closing out. Beat the city and locate the corpses. That's probably part of corruption. Which I can't get there anyway yet.
Hey, Davrin. We gotta talk about Solus's magic memory thing.
What?
Why to do that? Let's go back real
Why
quick.
didn't you tell me you were a spirit?
Because I'm not.
I thought we were friends.
I'm not a spirit, Tosh.
Is that because people might think you're a demon? Because I'm from Ravane.
Oh, okay, I don't have it. Was checking. Was checking. I forget we still need more essences and all that shit. Oh, we must go to the fast travel point. Okay. We'll just run back. Forget it.
Right. Where were we again? I'm not a spirit, Tosh.
Is that because people might think you're a demon? Because I'm from Ravane. We're okay with spirits.
But apparently not with listening. I am not a spirit.
I love how you said not listening.
You don't have to be ashamed of who you are.
Never said I was. But thank you, Tosh.
Oh man, I love Tosh. So fucking stupid. I don't recall coming in this way.
Nothing but top shelf stuff over here.
Well, let's rank you up. And I guess let me sell this one valuable I have, I guess. That's just more fire weapon. Don't care. We'll upgrade her stuff. Just to have that going. Damage. Nothing here screams to me. Well, besides this armor. Which seems more for like rogues than it does me. I got what I wanted there. And I'm short of money to buy her a gift. Hopefully we get money from this mission. Hopefully we kill something so I can get money.
I saw the Hivernal flying by with my own eyes, big as the sky, and ready for the lords to come be heroes. We take it down, and the village nearby will eat like kings and love us for it. It had bright red and blue scales. They'll be worth a fortune, even beyond the horde.
That's not a Hivernal. You saw a Calton's on. And she's acting normal. She's not one of the dragons blighted by the gods. Going after her would get us killed for no good reason.
Oh no. David, the dude from the voice Courage died. Damn. That's sad. Loved Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I'm gonna have to side with the Lords of Fortune's resident dragon expert. You sure you're not just scared, Tosh?
Fight it if you want. Tell us where to send your stuff after it kills you.
Oh, sorry, Cutter. Tarsh gets final say. We leave the Carltons on alone.
You think I can't fight a dragon just because I don't breathe fire?
You can't fight a dragon because you don't know what you're doing.
Fine. You're the expert.
I like when you talk shop. Yeah.
I guess he couldn't handle the heat.
Not like you can, huh?
Oh, it doesn't bother me.
There's rumors of another dragon off to the west. Heard anything, Tarsh?
Yeah. Not sure if it's blighted like the ones that attacked Minrathous and Treviso. But it's killing people in villages near Arlethan Forest. They need help.
Well, that's glory.
It's fire breather. They always have lairs with a horde.
I'm sure if we focus on one person, we could have raised their quest up faster.
To spare the time for a dragon hunt.
Can't wait to see what you find. Now, has Tarsh told you about fighting a Gamadon storm rider in the middle of a typhoon?
No.
Time to catch him.
Oh, it was glorious, Rook.
Ah, we're just in story time. That's crazy. That's it. I thought we were gonna fight a dragon. Huh. Well, everything else is wait till we get there type stuff. Kind of skippy there for a second, but we got it. Ah, here's our way down.
All right, let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village.
Alright, we'll start in those caves in a second.
There's a family. Voss. I'm close with them, with Ursa. They spoke of the Blight. Blight, before all of this happened.
Uh-huh.
They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
It could have died. The way the blight works and everything. This is a huge map. Side note, like, look at that. Let's grab this quest down here first. Hey, sir, what you got?
Are you here to help Lavendel? I'm Bastion. There's more out there than Blight. You must be careful.
Uh-huh.
I heard something from up at Gaspin Manor while I was escaping here. The place has been abandoned for years. They say the Lord had some cursed treasure. One day he just disappeared. Could the Blight awaken a curse?
I want the cursed treasure.
If it draws evil here, the treasure's up there somewhere. It should have been destroyed.
Well, we're gonna start with this treasure.
Wouldn't be surprised if damage from the blight stirred something up.
Grab the treasure.
Whatever's cursed, and it's done. Ah, that's the light boils behind me.
Break whatever curse is on it. Done.
At least we can teleport back here to take care of the boils. Or we can't go this way. That's a thing. Hello.
You've come a long way. If you want a short drink, you let me know.
Ah, trinkets.
Find what you like.
There. That's our blight boil. Got a sample. Guessing they'll need more than one.
Knowing how Antoine experiments. Yes.
Not what I was hoping for. Ah, man, that was horrible. I also don't want to be trapped in a freaking blight thing, so.
Got the sample.
Two ways to cross. We need to go here so we can go around.
Hey, I think you were right about his son's gut issues. I got him to start eating carrots. Seems to have more energy.
Good.
He also crapped out some orange spore the size of a dinner plate in Emmerich's room.
Nice. Good grip.
This is the manor quest, I guess? Oh, the source of the power is coming over here. Ring of burn damage. That's how I know I could have made a burn build when I get items like that.
Whoever came this way didn't want to be followed. What are they doing in the Hossberg wetlands?
Don't know. But I don't want it to keep just spawning crystals. That sounds annoying. Alright. I missed it so much.
What's that sound?
Keep going and we'll find out.
All this for some treasure? Was definitely worried something was about to happen there, but cool. That is super annoying.
So this is the cursed manor.
Let's see what it's hiding.
Lord Gaspin's treasure belongs to the Venatori.
Yeah, please don't talk to me about treasures. We're gonna have you over there. All right. I know I have an ult, but we don't need it for this fight. Now let's drain his health while we plan out what the hell is going on. Dude, I need you to take care of that. Thank you. Cool. Well. Yeah, you have two just attacking for a second. What up now, mage? Yeah. I should probably help out. Thanks, Hassan.
So they want Lord Gaspin's treasure, but look at this place. Is it really still here?
Ow.
What was that?
You're not alone here.
The man
Apparently.
was supposed to be cursed.
There's a chest here too, so that's interesting. Well, for treasure. Found a secret location beneath the manor itself. Sealed. Interesting. That's above. Alright. How we get to it, I don't know. I do. I know a lot more. Oh. Where these things are, I don't know. Or, that was super easy. Cool. So our main question is how the hell do we get back to where we're trying to be? Because there's a doorway blocked. Oh. Our girl could take care of it, I forgot. All right, let's try again, guys. So I can't just grab that the way I want to grab it. Okay. Oof. I thought I could just slide my way up, but I guess not. Oof, we barely made that. Attack, vulnerable. It does slightly more damage. We'll wait till something even better shows up. Cool, cool. Drink the deep of the potion, your mind and your dreams awaken. Attune to what you seek. Listen closely. Oh, it is moving. I looked to my other side, I was like, what the hell's going on? Alright. Now that we got all that, what's left is down. Freaking convoluted on top of everything else. Alright. Magic wards, please take care of this. Thank you.
The cellar.
You wish to go, suit yourself. Take any foolish enough to follow you. If you want to chase some convoluted theory, so be it. You're free to return whenever. Alright.
Stay on guard.
Alright, that's something about a door.
We've got a body. Hasn't been. Research notes. This man wanted Lord Gaspin's treasure to impress Elgadon.
Don't worry. Whoa, we got attacked. No, we'll hold off on that because I need to get rid of his thing. Now that we have him, let's get rid of armor. There we go. And then let's just beat this boss up. Like, why wait? I'm not a huge fan of the, whoops. Let's not do that one. Can you talk? Of the little beans. Well, that blows. So now that happened, let's just... Alright, everybody's having too much fun over here. Actually, yeah, combo that, and then I'll do this. I forgot I made it last longer. That shit's crazy. Better axe for her. Which is really better for dragons, but whatever. The door, all these days, I couldn't open it.
This writing is old. If it was Lord Gaspin, whatever he thought was bad.
Let's just go.
Back here it wasn't enough. He found a demon, or became the one we met. If the demon was the curse, at least we've kept it away from Lavendel. Once we're done, we can let Bastion know.
I think we're done, honestly. I've read everything. It looks like there's a little nook over here. That I can't reach. Interesting. Whoops, I keep hitting the wall. Yeah.
Need a wisp.
I don't know where Wisp is. Taking a quick look around for said Wisp. I don't see one out here. Let's double check inside now that we made peace with the world. I would have so jumped, by the way. I thought I was a son of a wisp, but I don't know. Yeah, alright. And there ain't no wisp signals in here either, so. I'm dumb, I'm dumb. Let's just go. I'm not staying here. Not walking back either. Ah, so there is a demon back here. We haven't unlocked it. Got it. And then let's get our second quest up. Which is over there. Cool. Multitask.
Rook, always good to see people return. Means
Thank you.
Alive.
We went up to Gaspin Manor.
You did? And the curse?
I did.
Was it... Did the blight wake it?
Less the blight, more like some Venatori. There was a demon haunting the manor.
And the demon caused the curse. Everything's connected.
I knew something wasn't right. And thank you. There's one less evil to worry about.
I try. Bonds increase. I don't think anybody leveled up. And one watch strength went up. So that's cool. Companions. I believe this is just items. Yeah, for her specifically. Dagger from the nations. Yep. More damage. Let's just go ahead and just equip the strongest thing. I really thought we found a shortcut. Just the left side of the tunnel. Woe is me.
Hassan's eating a lot better.
Could you talk about this after? We don't have no demons out here. Appreciate you. Like, goddamn. There's the champion that we have to destroy at some point, I'm guessing. Weaken his ass. I'm in the freaking blight. Take care of him for me.
Darkspawn, don't drop your guard.
And we'll combo him.
Everyone all right?
I've had some practice at this.
What was I saying?
Hassan's eating a lot better. Point to the dragon hunter, I guess. Still turns his nose up at apples, though. I thought he'd love them.
You could try putting flax seeds on his meat.
Flax seeds?
What's flax seeds?
Lots of fiber, good for your gut. You could try some yourself.
My gut is fine, thanks.
Huh. Let me know if you change your mind. I know a guy.
So whatever it is, we haven't unlocked it yet. I assume that's armor. Hassan? Please? And then while that's going on, break him out of that attack for a second. Normally I would just use him for the other stuff, but we need to take his armor down as fast as we can. Ooh, I don't like how he just appeared on my face. Go ahead. Well, that hurt. Oh. That's where he's at. Good to know. Oof, that kind of just bit me over. Oh! Let's not do that. Can I get you to taunt them, please? Thank you. Are we under leveled? Hell yeah. So much so it's not even surprising. That's no, you're better. I was moving so much I didn't want to go with it. I guess my move's on cooldown, but it's not showing me that it's on cooldown. Which is fine. I need to move, guys. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Can you taunt, please? I'm worried about my life. That little bitch. He messed me up. No. Everybody, attack him. Oh. Am I panicking? I am. Mostly, I didn't expect it to be this hard. I didn't think that'd happen either. Please. Thank you, Hassan. Was that a cop out? It was. Thank God that we have freaking what's it called? Cutscene moves. They was so not working no more. Oh. I thought he would go after the fire, and he did. I do have my ult, I see it. But we still haven't gotten actually in danger. Alright, never mind. I take it all back. We are in danger. Come on. We got this. Oof. Goddamn. Alright, we got more champion essence, which we'll deal with later. And my assumption that this was the way to go, wrong. Blast damage, that doesn't matter. Because we can't go through there. Oh, I fear my life. Defeat the champion. Can't do the missing family because that's blocked. And we can't collect this sample? I mean, that's the main quest. Oh, it was hidden. Okay.
Got it.
Stupid blight. Stupid gods messing with the blight.
I've never seen a surge like this.
And we can't go through here then. Interesting. A lot of blighted creatures too.
Digging over the same areas. What was he searching for?
Stupid way to dig if you really want to find something.
I mean, she's right. It is a dumb way to dig if you're trying to look for something. You can't just dig up the same spot. But still, a little harsh.
And houses. People used to live here.
The Blight took it recently.
We've got him good there.
I mean, it's just sniping, Tash, but thank you. We're not gonna get into that fight. Revival chance is 1. Ooh. Can't say being revived is not a nice idea. Could you just... Thank you. That...
This... A well. An echo? Echo?
Sounds like an evil echo.
Echo? Echo? That's not my voice. Not your voice. Who are you? Are you?
Okay, he's just repeating every last word.
Hello? Hello?
He always listens too. Thanks for clearing the bonds. I'm making it ready.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to come back to this well. Huh? What? Alright.
Check out the ballista. Could be
Hold
useful.
on, everybody. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody. I am back. So, there's something here. I do like just having this catapult, I ain't gonna lie. Probably through that wall is some other stuff. Oh, it doesn't turn all the way. Sad. And it looks like when you go through that wall, come here, and turn everything around. Oof. Well, I was trying to see if I could just slide my way through, but it doesn't seem like that's happening. Whatever chest is nearby is gonna have to be a deal with later situation. Yeah. Oh, there's the chest. It's okay, at the least. We'll just have it on for that increasing thing. Our other outfit's still better. Looks at our outfit change. Thought I equipped it. I guess I didn't. Whatever. This is how we look for now. Oh.
An ogre. I think it sensed us attacking the boils.
I could see me running in the map.
We need to stop it.
Oh, there's our winning answer. For starters, let's quickly get this pattern going, and then I'll have you taunt them. Whoops. How sad. They figured out my weakness. I mean, if you wanna be like that, go for it. We're just gonna beam him from over here.
Happy to help.
Watch yourself.
It's down.
There we go. Definitely worth it. A fire orb, yeah.
Win for us.
And another sample.
I think we've got enough.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evker and Antoine.
Alright, cool. So that should clear all that stuff. See if we can get to the right of this. Beat this up.
Signs of a family that disappeared.
They might have left more behind.
Arcane Ward is crazy on a chest. Defense, and this is the potion armor.
Whatever this echo was in the well, I think it possessed them. The more people go near it, the more it gets in their minds.
It knew the Blight was coming, and used the fear of that to get to them.
That journal mentioned clearing boards from the well. It was sealed away once.
Alright, so let's...
Down there. Whatever you did to those people, I won't let you do it again. We're sealing the well. Sealing.
Yeah. Are you coming out, or am I gonna seal you?
It's done. No more echo. For now.
Ah, they can hear. So with that, we've been almost everywhere. We can't do this yet. For some reason. Of a wisp that I can't see.
The Voss family? Did you find anything?
There was something in the well. It got to them.
But we aren't supposed to listen. The stories. But it was sealed.
We sealed it again.
When it's safe to go back, I'll bury it even deeper for Ursa. Thank you.
Good.
Letting me know.
Keep burying it, honestly.
What happened, happened. Can't change it now.
Just each generation, just have like a whole thing where you just keep burying this one spot. I don't even know that was the right way to go. Oh.
Antoine? Antoine?
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the Blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this...
Oh, there's the dude that hates me.
Chasing Rook's lies.
First warden...
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
We found something.
Okay, but we found evidence. Evgar and
Are
Antoine...
too easily distracted.
Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. He's telling the truth. The Blight has changed, and that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
You won't listen, will you? We can work together.
No one here wants blight to spread. We can work together.
You're in no place to make offers. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the Blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus.
He's such a horrible
Wardens
warden,
Ebka
man.
and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
I'm sorry. You're in trouble, yeah.
It's my fault you're in trouble.
Ah, he's never really liked us.
Good to know.
Convincing the wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
That's something, I guess.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work.
Ew.
She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elganon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Wow. I guess the wardens would be a good target considering how much of demons and demigod beings they fight. Yeah.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
I'll check in with the team in a second. I guess that was the mission. Let's see. Soul burn, extend. Get a powerful range. Hard to detonate Sunder. I don't care about Sunder. I'll consume health. That's crazy. Oh, when mana is depleted. Okay. I would do it. We'll go this route for the foremost. Abilities cost an additional 50, but gain penetration. That's what we want. And then gain bonus damage relative to the amount of health your target and you have lost. It's crazy. Got a lot of shit. You know what we haven't checked, actually? Let's see. Almost at 5. 4, 5, 4. Yeah, alright. We need to get her a gift. I think that's what it is. I want to teleport back here for a second, everybody. If we can see if we have a chance before we...
Trouble coming our way.
Gonna ignore them. As I go the wrong way. Oh, there it is. I do like the fact I can charge the beam.
That one had to hurt, Tosh.
Yeah, look at that damage, it's crazy. What I don't know is how long we hit the charge button. Yeah, I can see how you dodged. Other things I find out while I'm in the middle of doing things is this. There we go.
They're down.
So there's statues that gotta match each other. We already been down here. Whatever statue's over here, I don't see it. So okay. So that's lit. Then that one over there has to be lit somehow. Alright, cool. 3 fires are lit. Don't know if he needed to look at it. Yeah, there's the charge beam. We gotta assume that there's something that connects these things. Oh, I didn't see that up there. I just turned it randomly. All right, grab this. We go to the right. Implant his soul into a skeleton. The skeleton opens the door, and we're set. In theory. Apparently over here is a chest.
On your guard.
But we'll get to that in a second. Well, thankfully we're ranged. Alright, well.
You can't take much more of this.
Not bad.
I cannot. You are right. Funny enough, that pushed him down. That's what we needed.
Keep that up.
Cool. There we go. Back to this slime abomination. No. All that's leading to something that I can't whiff, I guess. I guess that leads all the way back. We'll worry about that later.
There's something over there.
Light's gonna be here no matter what, so.
Here comes trouble.
Oh. And then I need you to take on his armor, please, because this is getting stupid.
Nice one, Tosh.
Well.
I'm good to go again.
Are we? Oh, well. That's fine. That's fine.
Trouble coming our way.
Hunting down a demon. I feel like that's a good way to end it. We're not in combat, but whatever. Thank you everybody for coming. We finished up the main quest basically in this area. And all we gotta do is beat this demon. And probably fight the gods at that point. If that's the way it's going. We still haven't actually gotten our romances. I assume we do that at 6. Hard to tell. But anyway, I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. We will either pick up Mystria or do some other random game. But bye!